Hey, welcome back everyone. This is Jadrian, and today we're going to do some Star Trek Online, which I have not done in a while, but they've recently released all the new Romulan content, so I thought I would hop back in and check things out. And first thing I noticed right away is they have a new user interface. I had read that they had changed the user interface, and I like it. I like it a lot. So here's some of my characters. I got my level 50. I used to play quite a bit, and then when I hit 50 and some things just kind of died out for it, but with the new Romulan content I'll probably jump back in and play a little bit more. But what I like when you first come in, it's just kind of neat when you pick your crew, and it just shows your folks. My Klingon crew needs some work, just the one guy. But I thought it was kind of neat though. They show your crew and picture of your ship, so I thought it was neat. But we're going to go ahead and, let's see, where's my create button? Right here, new character. Go ahead and knock out the new Romulan. So I probably won't do too much gameplay on this video. I just want to take a peek at what it means to make a Romulan. So let's see here. You can make, well, male or female. I have here the alien species that I could do. And looks like we can make a Romulans. Oh, I can't rotate. Then we've got the actual Romulan. Yeah, I like to spin the characters just to see all the way around, but I cannot spin. I guess maybe that's the ship you're going to get when you first start out, kind of that classic Romulan warbird. The Romulans looks like it takes the actual... I'm not sure what they call their money there at Perfect World, but the Perfect World coins looks like takes real money to buy. So I won't be making a Romulans. We'll just stick with a Romulan. Let's go ahead. Species and career. Most of my folks have been tactical officers, so I'm going to go with engineering. Science, I mean, I could do science. It's just that from when I played before, if you put a tactical officer, it used to be they would recommend that you took one of the assault class of ships. And if you had engineering, you would take one of those, like the Constitution, the cruisers. And then if you did a science officer, you would take a science vessel to better utilize your abilities and talents. So I took a tactical officer and I built those Constitution cruisers, and so I didn't apparently take advantage of my character. So this time I'm going to make an engineering person. That way when I get these big warships here from the Romulans, I should be able to utilize all my abilities. Not quite sure how. The game has got so much depth to it. It really doesn't matter at this point what character you make and what ship you put it in. But I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to go with that. So let's hit next. Oh, interesting. Formal. Let's see. Drop down. Gunslinger outfit. Oh, I can apply just so I can take a quick peek. Let me go back to formal. That looked pretty interesting. This is nice. I really like this way of picking uniforms. It was good before. They had lots of customization options with your clothing, and I bet with the advanced, yeah, advanced for the outfits. Let's just see what that does. Advanced. Yep, you got all the same kind of in-depth choices you could do here. Amazing. Let me just go back to kind of the basic rustic outfit. Survivor. Formal looks like. Not bad. The outfits are pretty good. I mean, the way that you can go about picking them is pretty neat too. I'll probably go with should I do a gunslinger for a engineering person? Just because I think that looks kind of cool. And here's some presets on faces and skin. Or again, you could hit your advanced. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time picking out hair and things like that. I know you could spend a lot of time customizing a person here, but I'm going to pick one of these presets. I guess that's just hair color. Oh my goodness, look at that. Well, they certainly don't skimp on hair color. I know Perfect World is usually really known for their character creation, customizing. Definitely was kind of let down with Neverwinter, but coming back to Star Trek Online, you can see that they are quite capable of supporting games that have deep character customization options. It's just a matter of picking a hair color. Oh, my wife says purple. Purple. Alright, I can do purple. Then there's a... which shade of purple? Too bad they're not labeled. P11, Q9. Some games they got, you know, lots of different names for purple. It's the face. Let's see, what was this? Oh, these. Okay, so hairstyle on this side. Romulans don't go for a lot of long hair. Hair options down here. Some of that looks like what I remember out of the TV shows kind of hairdos. Oh, here we go. Can I rotate here? Yeah, look at that. Let's see what else we got down here. Wow, quite a few more hair options. Oh, isn't that pretty? We'll do that. I don't see as many faces though. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, not too many faces though. Switch to I was looking for like an advanced slider. Oh, well, right here, head. Now, let's see. Makeups. Not too many options. That's not too bad. Base complexion. Oh, aged, yeah. That. Tattoos. Oh, a little bit across the nose. Looks like if they decorate anything, it's gonna all be on the nose. I think I'll be okay. I don't need a decorative nose. Forehead detail. I didn't look at that one, did I? Not sure what a good classic Romulan look would be. Maybe that. Oh, yeah, I got the ponytail. Oh, I lost my ponytail. Look, it's this one. That's a form of ponytail. So we've got lots of hairstyles. So the advanced option though is pretty good. Looks like it really. I don't know if it's probably the same amount of hairstyles as you have over here. Just a visual way to see the hair prior to picking it out. Or just do it over here. Guess either way will work. Pick that. Let's see. Eyebrow. Yeah, that's always a popular. I love those thick eyebrows. Oh. Eyebrows, huh? None. Medium. I don't want anything super thick or too evil looking, but I guess Romulans are all about the eyebrow. Let's do raised one. We got quite a few options. Looks like we got to randomize. Oh man, I didn't even realize down here. Head size, overall height. I think if I scroll down I'll see, because I definitely saw, oh yeah, I didn't even touch on all that. So talk about really customizing that out. Wow, that's just crazy. Yep, look at that. Wow. These aren't terrible. I remember you could really make some, well, okay, I guess some of them aren't very pretty, but I remember Perfect World, when that first came out, that just the game, Perfect World, you could really make some crazy looking people with their customization options. So hitting random here, it looks like you can kind of mess them up too. But that looks about as normal it can be. I'll leave that one. I don't know if I like the hairstyle. Let's go with that. My pointy Romulan ears. Let's see, they got, I think that's probably skin color overall. Not as many options for skin, but I guess you don't need to make a purple skinned. Oh, if I do it right, I just made a drow. I know, it'll fit right in with Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I can make a drow character now. Oh, let's see. I don't see a random option for color. Say make her blonde. Oh, eyes. Why so many color for eyes? You got the whites of the eyes and then the actual color of the eye. Oh, I have to zoom in to see. But you got quite a few colors for eyes. Color the whites of the eyes. Again, lots of options. Feminine stance. Let's back it up. So there's a feminine stance. I didn't realize we had stances too. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember. They had lots of stances to choose from before. Twitchy. That one. Thoughtful. Swagger going on. Let's see. Stern. Stunned. Okay. Relaxed. Gruff. No. Cute. Hee hee. Creature. Yeah, they've had that one. Brawler. Feminine. And a standard. We'll make her feminine. 5'11". I don't know how tall Romulans are supposed to be. Let's shrink her down a bit. 5'6". That's as short as they can go. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Alright, so you've seen here advanced options under the head. Let's see, body. Okay, body not quite as much as the head, surprising. But again, it seems to have a fair share of torso options, random torso shapes. Arms and hands scaling options. Let's see, and random lower body options. So if you're not quite sure, you know, just hit all your random buttons and eventually come up with something that you enjoy. So we've seen there they've got very advanced options. Oh, look at there, I didn't see that before, but random buttons for the clothing. Interesting. Tops. They're actually pretty good. Especially if you randomize them and throw some different colors in there. Though I don't see the colors randomizing too much. A little bit on that one. It's a matter of picking something that looks really cool. See, I kind of like that, but there was one here. Where was it? Oh. Going between like 3 options that they had. I thought they had more. Oh, a combination of the upper body here. Category and upper body. I see. So if you drop down, you got your 3 categories, and then within your categories you have options. Got it. Jacket loose. Shirt. Survivor. Kind of like the look of this one. Looks very militaristic. And pants. Looks like it's a combination of pants and boots. It's randomized. That looks very, almost kind of a Starfleetish Romulan combo there. But I bet if you did the same thing, pants tight, and then you can come and choose. Oh, look, some belts. Probably don't need a belt. It's loose, long. Okay, looks like that's the only really bottom accessory there. Or a skirt. Well, if you go with a skirt, I don't think that's the top to go with, but it's long. This. Oh, the undershirt. Oh. So lots of options on the clothing as well. Alright, so we've seen the face, the body, clothing. You can adjust your height. So quite a few options for your character. So I'm just kind of whipping this together. Let's see what happens when I hit next. If I'm going to go with that as my basic body. Get to enter a name. What kind of random names do they have? I know I usually pick a name, but I'm feeling pretty lucky. Doel, Lavonra. Probably go with that. Then if you do a formal name, Lavonra, they don't do random for that. About random ship names. Telbostius Japax. I don't know if that sounds Romulan or Klingon. Japax. Bilis, Maderum, Gladius, Balik, Vasam, Imdaria. Well, I want to make it easy enough that if somebody was doing a search for, you know, your ship name or something, they wouldn't be too difficult to type in and look up. Nexum, Horus, Irix, and a Harhai. Rom. The Indagator. Well, I think I liked when I saw it come through. Gladius. Now, if I was really into role playing, I'd have middle names and last. Ooh, you know what you could do though? Check it out. Teresa. Ta-da! And then name the ship name Gladius. I don't have a middle name though. But there we got some names, ship name. Got my engage button. Let's see what they thrust us into. Now, I have not done any research on the Romulan portion of the game, so I'm not quite sure if it's, you know, a combination of its own campaign.
What we knew.
I got something.
Our home, our lives, all that we were. Dust. Blasted across empty, heartless skies. But we live. Our legacy lives within every ship we fly, upon every world we touch, in our hearts, in yours. There will be challenge. You will know fear, but you will overcome. You will survive and answer vengeance with blood. You will do as you must. Rule cannot be handed to the faithless. Our legacy cannot be lost to villains. Bury the past to face the future. In enemies, find allies. There is no price we have not paid, no loss we have not felt. Our dead world, our long suffering, these are not ends. We are not ended. For your crew, For your people, for this new home. We must face all doubt. We must break the strong who would destroy us and overcome the impossible. We must fight against any and all. We must. We will. For we are Romulan.
Very cool introduction. Well, it looks like we do have quests and a campaign.
The youngest of our kind rely on stories to know what our people were like before. Strong, secretive, warlike. We were feared. We were powerful. Then, everything changed. 22 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion traveled through subspace to hit Romulus and Remus, our homeworlds. No one could have predicted that would happen, and no one could have stopped it. Millions died. Those who survived were scattered across dozens of worlds. One day we were citizens of one of the greatest powers of the galaxy, and the next we were just trying to survive. Every day was a struggle if you weren't part of the militant and oppressive Tal Shiar, or ruling everything from on high like Empress Sela. For ordinary Romulans, military victories don't mean much when you're hungry. Life goes on. The Klingons and Starfleet are at one another's throats. The battles light years away don't affect us much. The Tal Shiar are the more immediate threat. They're rebuilding the Empire by force, and pressing anyone they think can help into service. But even they don't seem to know we're here. We've put down roots and found friends. Today we'll celebrate what we've created. With hard work and some good fortune, true Romulans will once again rise to be a power in the galaxy. The first step on that path begins here.
Seem overdressed for the casual nature of my surroundings.
Will be displayed here.
Now one good reason why I don't mind starting over is because with the much higher level characters, you take a few months break, it takes a while to reorient yourself to the game and all your buttons and stuff. I popped into my high level Federation guy and it was just kind of like, yeah, I have no idea what any of this stuff does. So starting over would be nice.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key, default F, to talk with them.
Cool. Well, I just want to take a quick peeky at some of the graphics. It looks cool. Obviously, they've spent a lot of time. I don't know how long they've been working on this. I'd almost like to think they've been working on it since launch. I haven't messed with my graphics settings at all, so this is all the default. So I really don't know if these are on high or what exactly. But the buildings and stuff look pretty good. Oh. So what we'll do is just kind of park it right here. So that's the character creation. We just ran through and went over the different options for the Romulan characters. What I will do at some point is start doing a playthrough from the beginning and just kind of see what it takes to advance a Romulan. Even though I didn't research the game, it's hard not to hear or read things about it. And just on some forums, flipping through, some folks said it just takes an awful lot of grind to start building your Romulan character up, to move from different tiers of ships. And really, that's one of the funnest things about Star Trek, is the space flying and space combat and getting those bigger ships to carry, you know, the big firepower. So I'm just curious to see what it will be like to build up a Romulan character and see how much it interweaves with the Klingons and Federation, or if you can just run through this Romulan storyline. So it'll be fun. So we'll go ahead and just leave it right there, ready to talk to this guy and get things running. So if you're interested in following Star Trek Online, just watch the channel and we'll see how much mischief we can get into. Alright? Anyway, thanks. See you all later.